Quality management helps organizations to stay competitive and meet customer expectations. The Six Sigma is a quality management approach that improves process performance by reducing variations and defects using data-driven methods. It focuses on continuous improvement and customer satisfaction and is widely used in both manufacturing and service industries. There are three objectives of this study, which are to explain the concept and principles of Six Sigma as a quality management methodology. Next, to analyze the Six Sigma methodologies and tools used for process improvements. And lastly, to evaluate the importance and the effectiveness of Six Sigma in improving organizational performance. Now, let's delve into the background of Six Sigma. The Six Sigma methodology was developed by Motorola in 1986 to improve product quality. It was led by Bill Smith that are focused on reducing process variation. It was then formalized by Michael Harry using statistical method. It achieved 3.4 defects per million opportunities, DPMO. It was then adopted by General Electric GE in the 1990s with major success. It was later then used by Honeywell and many other industries. Currently, it's still applied today in manufacturing, healthcare, finances, and services.
This slide explains the literature review of Six Sigma on previous studies. Researchers commonly mention that Six Sigma started at Motorola in 1986, but more importantly, the literature focused on how the method developed into a structured quality management approach. Studies highlight that Michael Harry formalized Six Sigma by introducing statistical method to reduce a process variation. This makes Six Sigma more systematic and data-driven compared to early quality approaches. The literature also reports that Six Sigma became widely recognized after its successful adoption by General Electric in the 1990s. Many studies use GE and later Honeywell as examples to show that Six Sigma can deliver a real improvement in quality and cost. Overall, previous research supports that Six Sigma is an effective quality management methodology that can improve process performance and support a continuous improvement across different industries.
What is Six Sigma? Six Sigma is defined as both a statistical measurement system and a management philosophy. From a statistical perspective, it aims to achieve only 3.4 defects per million opportunities, which represent a very high level of quality. From a management perspective, Six Sigma focuses on process excellence, consistencies, and meeting customer requirements. Therefore, Six Sigma is not just about statistics, but also is about improving overall organization performance. How Six Sigma works? Conceptually, Six Sigma works through a structured and data-driven problem-solving approach. It focuses on identifying process problems, analyzing data, and reducing variation. Decisions are made based on fact and measurement rather than assumptions. This systematic approach helps organizations achieve measurable and sustainable improvements. When it is used, Six Sigma is commonly used when organizations face high defect rates, process inefficiencies, or customer dissatisfaction. It is applied in manufacturing to improve product quality and in service industry to enhance customer experience. Six Sigma is also used in a new product or process development to prevent defect from the beginning. Six Sigma is important because it directly links quality improvement to business performance. By reducing defect and variation, organization can lower costs and improve efficiency. It also increases customer satisfaction and support a culture of continuous improvement. This makes Six Sigma a valuable long-term quality management strategy.
One key concept in Six Sigma is DPMO, which stands for Defect Per Million Opportunities. It is used to measure how many defects occur in a process. Sigma level represents process capability, where a higher sigma level means fewer defects and better quality. For example, a sigma level indicates world-class performance with very low defect rates. Based on previous research, Six Sigma provides many benefits to organizations. These include improved process efficiency, significant cost reduction, and better decision-making. Studies also show higher employee involvement and better collaboration across departments. Overall, Six Sigma helps organizations achieve long-term excellence and competitiveness.
CCMA used two main methodologies, which are the MAIC and the MADV, depending on the objective of the improvement project. So the MAIC used when an existing process is not performing well. It begins with the define phase, where the problem and improvement goals are clearly identified. Next, the measure phase involves collecting performance data to understand the current condition of the process. In the analyze phase, the data is examined to identify the root cause of defects or inefficiencies. And then the improve phase focus on implementing solutions to address these root cause. And finally, the control phase ensure that the improvements are sustained over time. On the other hand, the MADV is applied when a new process or product needs to be designed. It starts by defining customer needs and expectations, followed by measuring the design requirements. The analyze phase evaluates different design options, while the design phase develops a new process or product. Lastly, the verify phase confirms that the final design meets performance and quality standards. In summary, the MAIC improves existing processes while the MADV focus on designing new processes that meet customer requirements from the beginning. After introducing the Six Sigma methodologies, the slide focuses on how the MAIC framework is applied in practice. The MAIC is specifically used to improve existing processes that do not meet quality standards. The framework begins by defining the problem and the customer requirements, followed by measuring current process performance using data. The analysis phase then identifies the root cause of defects. Based on these findings, improvements are implemented and the control phase ensures that the process remains stable and the improvements are sustained. This structure phase-based approach ensures that quality improvements are systematic, measurable, and sustainable. Each phase of the MAIC framework is supported by specific quality tools. In the define phase, the SIPOC diagram is used to clearly outline the process and project scope. During the measure phase, Pareto chart help identify the most significant sources of defects or quality issues. In the analyze phase, fishbone diagrams are used to systematically identify root cause. The improve phase involves implementing and testing solutions, often through pilot studies. Finally, control charts are applied in the control phase to monitor process performance and ensure long-term stability. Sisima has been successfully applied across different industries, including logistics and manufacturing. In the logistics sector, common quality issues include service delay, high complaint rates, and process variability. By employing the DMAIC framework, organizations were able to identify root cause, standardize processes, and improve service efficiency. In the manufacturing industry, Sisima is used to address problems such as waste generation, product defects, and inefficient processes. Through the application of the MAIC and Lean Six Sigma principles, organizations achieve better process control, reduce waste, and improve productivity. This example demonstrates that Six Sigma is a flexible and effective quality management approach that can be adapted to different operational environments.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Hasif bin Osman and I will be continuing the presentation of the Six Sigma. So from here, we have the result of the Six Sigma implementation. First, we can see that the Six Sigma reduce the defect, lower the process variation, and fewer defects. Next, cost saving reduction and operation cost can be reduced due to this implementation of Six Sigma. Another one is operational efficiency. improve workflow and faster process. As we know that the Six Sigma able to have many charts that we can use, and from implementation from the database that we can use them and implement the Six Sigma and point out which part of the workflow that we can optimize, so we have much more faster processes. And finally is we able to have much more customers satisfaction through the voice of complaint via the VOC. We able to handle the customer service much more better and quality. Okay, moving on with the discussion. So the Six Sigma will have the benefits of first is data-driven decision. As we know that the Six Sigma require a lot of data for it to show its efficiency. So from there, we are able to make decision based from the data given by the Six Sigma. Next is continuous improvement culture. As we the Six Sigma able to point out which part of the data and analysis, so we can make improvement to our companies. And finally, the benefit is that it is customer focused quality. So and for the challenges is that it is high training and implementation costs. Six Sigma require a skilled personnel to be implemented and quite a lot of data for it to be implemented, so it have a higher cost implementation. Next is resistance to organizational change. If the company or organization tend to change its policy many times, change its workflow quite several times, the Six Sigma might pose to be inefficient and quite unsuccessful for its purposes. Finally, it have strong management commitment required. So it require a strong commitment for the Six Sigma to work, since require a certain period of time to show data and results. So as we know, in conclusion, that Six Sigma is an effective quality management methodology that improve organizational performance. The sprint framework ensure systematic improvement, and then with backed by the strong leadership, Six Sigma deliver a long-term benefit across many industries. Thank you very much.